Welcome to this exploration into the source material. Today, we're diving into a mental training framework called the Warrior's Desiderata. It's based on the work of Arno, and the whole mission here is to move from a state of mental fitness illness into actual mental fitness health. It basically uses rock climbing as a metaphor for how you can, lead your own mind and align with reality instead of just fighting it all the time.
And that term, mental fitness illness, I mean, it sounds really heavy, but for most of us, it's just our daily reality.
Oh, totally.
It's that feeling of being a victim to your own thoughts, like being constantly distracted, anxious about the future, or feeling like you're just reacting to whatever life throws at you. Illness suggests we have this natural tendency to follow.
Wait, a tendency to follow?
Yeah, we follow our impulses, our fears, external triggers, rather than actually leading ourselves.
So, when we talk about having a free mind in this context, I think a lot of people, myself included, honestly, we immediately picture a Zen monk on a mountain with just a totally empty head. But that's not the health he's talking about, is it?
No, not at all. Think of your mind more like a spotlight. A free mind isn't empty, it's just a mind where the spotlight isn't stuck.
Okay, that makes sense.
Usually our attention is locked in a mental prison of our own making. Like you're worrying about a bill while you're trying to play with your kids. True freedom is simply your ability to point that spotlight wherever you want.
Right at the task in front of you.
Exactly.
He also uses this breathing metaphor to explain how we handle the stress of where that spotlight lands. He breaks it down into inhaling and exhaling.
Right, so it's a both-and reality. You can't just inhale forever. Inhaling represents stress, effort, expansion, and exhaling is the release, the comfort, the rest. You absolutely need both to survive.
But we tend to mix them up.
We do. The problem is we try to exhale while we're supposed to be inhaling. We're at work, but we're mentally reaching for the couch.
Which leads to his either-or commitment. If you're going to do something, you have to go all in. Working means you're inhaling. Resting means you're exhaling. But then there's this neither nor processing. That sounds super abstract, like a math equation. What does that actually feel like?
Imagine you're halfway up a rock wall. You aren't safe on the ground anymore, but you aren't at the top yet either. You're in the neither nor.
You can't quit, but you can't relax.
Exactly. Most people panic here because they're desperately grasping for the exhale of safety. But the warrior stays in that uncomfortable in-between. They don't reject the stress. They use it to let the work happen.
This shifts the whole idea of why we do things. Most of us are ordinary people in this framework, just working for the weekend. We're trying to get through the chaos for a better future. But the warrior has a different split on motivation.
They use achievement motivation to set the direction before they start, like picking the mountain.
But once they start climbing,
They switch entirely to learning motivation. If you stay focused on the achievement while you're mid-climb, you aren't actually present with the rock. You're leaking power to a future that hasn't happened yet.
okay, let's talk about that word power. He defines it very specifically. It's not about muscles or influence.
Think of power as a currency. In this framework, power is the exact amount of attention you can hold in the present moment. If your awareness is the mountain, this vast, unmoving field, then your attention is how you actively direct that field. Every time you worry about a mistake you made yesterday, you're spending your power on something that doesn't exist.
You're literally making yourself less powerful right now. So how do we actually train this? He mentions the path of least resistance, or POLR. Usually that means taking the easy way out, but he flips it.
He uses structural tension. You have where you are and where you want to be. Instead of fighting the stress in the middle, you use your natural desire for comfort to pull you through the stress toward the goal. You make the hard work the path you want to take.
To get us started on this, there are two practical assignments. One is the cold shower challenge. Just 30 seconds of cold water. Honestly, my body would be screaming to get out.
Well, it's about observation. For those 30 seconds, you aren't just suffering, you're watching your mind try to grasp for the exhale. You're noticing the panic without following it. And the second tool is the reminder bracelet. It's a physical trigger.
So when frustration hits,
You touch the bracelet to honor the stressor. You're reminding yourself that the stress is the inhale you signed up for.
it's a total reversal. You stop seeing stress as an enemy and start seeing it as the thing that allows you to grow.
Precisely. You stop fighting reality and start flowing with it.
So as you go about your day, we want to leave you with this provocative thought to explore on your own. If power is defined solely as the amount of attention you can hold in the present moment, how much of your personal power are you currently leaking to distractions or a mental prison of your own making?